Y'all in the house today, checking us out? That's how it's going down. Lock him out, baby.
I'll get you on ESPN every night, dog. I throw you lobs. Come on, man. It's real easy now.
Well, Steve Nash, it's like he sees the game in slow motion.
I'm gonna go at you today. I ain't gonna say nothing else about it.
We just gotta stay focused and just keep striving to be great.
Scores. He came out of the rafters and rocked the rim.
Again, Alonzo Mourning changing a shot.
What a dunk by Vince Carter. Allen curling up a James Green, switches right to left hand. Miller stumbles to the floor, he fell. Allen drove right by him, laid it in with the left hand.
Behind the back, and he laid it in.
Long pass, front court. Fred Jones has it.
I'm trying to put it 4, 5, 6 rows in the stands.
Rejected by Martin.
And yell afterwards.
Oh.
My game is force. You want just one word? Force.
Now just watch the extension right there. What a play!
My game is just
Futures ahead to Baron Davis behind his back.
playmaking. That's pretty much me.
Here's Baron Davis behind the back. Oh, Davis!
You didn't do that. That's yes.
Everybody can handle the rock. It's can you put it in the hole?
A lot of guys that make good moves and then feel like, the work is done.
In flight with Iverson. Allen, yes!
But after you make a good move, you gotta make a good decision after that or make a play after that.
Take off! Touchdown from LeBron James!
Liftoff and landing from the phenomenon. And there, the young fella gave the crowd what they came to see.
What's up, y'all? I'm Chingy, and we're here today at the studio where I'm finishing up my third album titled Hood Star, and I'm also gonna be bringing to you NBA Street Series Volume 3. Now, if you thought the first 2 volumes were hot, check this one out. We combined all the greatest plays, dunks, passes, and ankle-breaking moves. Now let's get this thing rolling with playmakers. Just give them the rock, stand back, and let them do their thing. And nobody does that better than Jason Kidd, all right? So let's get started.
Nets are running. Kidd with Carter driving for 2. Kidd driving to the rim. Look out! And Kidd knew exactly what he was doing. Nets have a break. 2-on-1. Kidd, touch pass. Oh!
Jason Kidd, man. His tenacity of pushing the ball up the floor and the way he can pass the ball on the move.
Set play. Kidd was perfect with the pass.
He's looking for guys to run down the floor and he'll throw the ball to him. He's not scared to throw it out of the hoop from half court.
Kidd lob. Carter! Oh, that's special!
The steal by Kidd. Behind the back, Jefferson.
Again, Kidd running at you. You cannot try to stay with it.
Playing against him, you realize his eyesight. He's a danger when he has the ball. You know that going into the game. He's one of the greatest point guards to ever play the game.
Excellent read by Jason Kidd. Let me get him an easy basket. Backdoor cut, and oh my goodness!
Fastest guy end to end is probably Jason Kidd, with the ball. Jason Williams here is pretty darn fast too.
Jason Williams taking advantage with his quickness.
got to the bucket.
Jason Williams delivers to Shaq.
He's got a lot of weapons around him, and I think people will find out that Jason's very, very good at running a half-court offense and getting the ball to the right people.
Jason Williams, Shaq alley-oop to the basket. Jason Williams to Walker, wide open. Antoine for three.
I think passing is the key to good offense, and the more passers you can put on any team, the better you have a chance to function effectively.
Here's Lewis.
Oh, what a feed.
Start is back out there for the Pacers. Oh, look at that. That's what Tinsley does.
Ron James against Brown. Wheels and deals on the pass.
That's unbelievable.
3-on-1 behind his back, all the way to the rim. Put it up. Richardson hams it home.
That was a backboard pass.
The Warrior bench explodes on that one.
I take the most pride in my ability to pass the ball. I really like getting assists and getting in the lane and making nice passes.
And what a no-look.
I'm a playmaker. You know, I like to make plays. I like to be involved.
Baron Davis behind the back to a Donald Boyle. Baron Davis to Vedrich for another dunk. And what a clever delivery by Baron.
Did that go through the legs of Gadzarich? Well, I've seen a guy dribble. I'm not sure I've ever seen a pass through the legs.
Jamal does not have numbers, but finds Foster.
Another playmaker with electrifying style is the Indiana Pacers' Jamal Tinsley.
Fast break. Tinsley has Jones, who soars.
Wow, what a great pass from Tinsley.
I think just pushing the ball and getting people involved, really getting the tempo going.
Luke goes behind the back, changes course, left-hand pass inside Evans. Rednour with a very sudden move at the time, just drew the defense off of their mark, and he was able to get it in there low to Evans.
Rednour using the puck. James. They're on their feet here in Seattle.
Vision for me, that's what, that's my job. That's what I got to be able to do.
Long rebound.
Slide up hands over Sean Lewis. Are you kidding me, Luke Rednour?
Woo-wee. Feel like I should be hearing the Globetrotters music right now.
Being able to see not just what's in front of you, but beyond that, and seeing through those big trees and looking to the to the future, what's going to happen.
Oh, Luke finds Evans wide open beneath the cup, and he slams it down.
Look out! Find it, Jerome James!
Gorgeous wraparound bounce pass for LeBron James in the crowd. McGinnis will find LeBron James, touched it up to Tractor Trailer, and a finger roll that goes.
I enjoy passing more than anything. To make a play and get your teammate some shine.
James in the crowd, gave it up to Mauricio. Oh, what a beautiful dish from LeBron James.
LeBron James demonstrating his excellent playmaking skills.
Oh, James behind the back.
Oh, he's fun to watch. Pass first mentality, Marv. That's the close to pass first. Beautiful to watch.
Who do you think the best passer in the game is today and why?
Steve Nash. He loves to pass. As simple as that.
Up it comes to Nash. Look at this pass to Marion.
Nash on the drive, takes it in underneath, gives to Stoudemire, scores. What a pass there by Nash.
Nash with a behind the back to Stoudemire.
And they're off to the races. Tough pass to Marion.
If I can go out every night and compete, I'll feel pretty good about myself. And I think that other than that, I just want to help my teammates, be a good teammate. For me, if I can compete and be a good teammate, I can sleep well at night.
He can get anywhere he wants on the court. He makes his teammates better. He's like a little water bug, just slithering in and out of little cracks and holes, and pushes the ball up the floor 100% every time he gets the ball. And he's always playing a positive type game and trying to get his teammates involved and getting them easy shots.
Nash with a gorgeous behind the back pass. Quentin Richardson with the finish.
Are they fun to watch when they get out on the break?
They're the best in the league.
Oh, no question about it.
He's in a style of play which affords him the opportunity to be very creative.
What a pass! Oh man, is that beautiful. Wrap around. He just knows where people are and he knows how to find them.
To put
continuous pressure on the defense.
Nash always putting pressure on the defense, wheeling, passing.
And then because he's so unselfish, you have 4 guys who are always very happy on the floor to be playing with him. And generally, when he makes a decision, it's the right one.
Off the cut, down to Amari, and there is Nash just setting the table.
I think what impresses me about Steve is how under control he is with the ball. And he always understands his teammates and knows exactly where they are. So that makes it easy for him to pick up assists and also make his teammates better.
Only Nash can see out of the back of his head like that.
Yeah, what's up? This the studio where we make all the hits come out, where we make all the music happen, man. But right now we're gonna get back to the topic. You know point guards can get you the sweetest pass. But hey, it don't matter if you can't put it in the hole, you know what I'm saying? See, the problem is that there's usually some big obstacle standing in the way, like Big Ben Wallace, Amari Stoudemire, and the biggest of all, you know who that is, Shaq. You try to dry the paint on these dudes, but you walk away feeling rejected.
And it's blocked by Wallace. No, he won't. Rejected by Dellenberg. Here's Hunter, rejected by O'Neal.
Best feeling about blocking a shot is either if you catch somebody by surprise or if you catch them straight up. You know, they have to second guess themselves.
Go to the baseline, leap the lane, blocked by Karolinko. He gets it back, Karolinko blocks it again, and steals the ball.
You have to have the aggressiveness. You have to have the ability to want to pursue shots.
Blocked by Mourning.
Welcome to the NBA, rookie.
It's really all about timing. Just knowing when to go and get it.
Here comes Iverson in a blur. Touch out, got him. He Reggie Miller him.
Look out, Stoudemire on the pick and roll, blocked by Wade. This is good if it goes. Yes! Oh! He did it again!
He is Superman!
The block shot can alter a game and intimidate an opponent. And for Theo Ratliff, this defensive skill is his specialty.
One guy's gonna go get it, probably Theo Ratliff. He's gonna go get everything.
Yarch inside. Ratliff with the rejection. Yard had too deep this time. Ratliff blocks the shot.
Theo Ratliff, definitely one of the best shot blockers in the game, just for his athleticism and his timing. He's like a pogo stick under there.
Pass to Simmons. Ratliff rejects the shot.
There is where Theo Ratliff flies off the ball, rising, take that shot away from Bobby Simmons.
My game is defending that paint, you know, helping out my teammates.
Good cut from Ratliff. Thank you, Theo.
Just being that intimidator in the middle.
The presence of Theo Ratliff once again says no.
Hands it back to Ginobili, cuts it inside, spins, gets it off to Duncan, and that shot is rejected by Stoudemire. Stoudemire with the biggest block of the series so far for the Suns.
What I take pride in is my off-the-ball defense. You know, being able to come off the weak side and block some shots. That always helps out my teammates. If there's a defensive letdown on the other side of the court, I'm able to back them up.
Devin Harris, rejected by Stoudemire.
He jumped over Steve Nash to block that one.
That's in the message to the guy that tried to score and also the teammates.
Here comes Ross the other way.
Gets to the basket. Oh, he is wiped away by Stoudemire.
You're not going to be able to score that easy in my house.
There's different ways of rejecting shots. There's statement blocks.
Mike's going to take him off the dribble and have it swatted back by Kenyon Martin.
There's game playing blocks.
Heinrich. Spikes it out of there. So don't bring the weak stuff in there, young fella.
A statement block, I'm trying to put it 4, 5, 6 rows in the stands.
Elfino behind the back, rejected by Martin.
Game play block, either grab it out the air or block it when my teammates keep it in play.
Kenyon Martin says, get that thing out of here.
Let you know I'm there. MC's game.
Blocked by Camby.
A great shot blocker. We led the league in blocks last year. So not a lot of people know that.
Muhammad rejected by Camby.
Camby coming from the weak side to protect the basket. That's exactly what you saw there.
Well, Marcus, to me, was our MVP. I thought he was the foundation of the defensive end of the court that gave us the confidence to do what we did offensively.
Blocked by Camby.
What a job defensively by the Nuggets. They have just really worked well as a team.
He just protects the basket as well as anybody in basketball.
Canby. Nuggets 3-on-3. Andre Miller. Canby, yes.
That's a high-quality block right there, and then finishes on the other end.
These days, a new wave of shot blockers has arrived on the scene, and they're staking their own claim to the paint.
3-on-3 all the way to the cup. Rejected by Bosch. What a swat by CB4.
Blocking shots, it's like a feeling of knowing that you stop someone from doing what they want to do.
Slash and get into the basket with a purpose.
Rejected by Chris Bosch.
Get that garbage out of here.
It's a good feeling to know that you change a part of somebody's game.
Camera block by Okafor for Mike. Okafor.
Nick it's funny because you never know what he's going to do.
Kid throws it off to Carlos. Rejected by Okafor.
Shot block is a feel.
Childress comes out and gets it between the circles. He'll drive the lane. Gets a drop step into the lane. Shot erased by Okafor.
Just having patience, just staying on your feet until the right time.
Wade to the baseline. Shot bang by Okafor. Erased.
Josh Smith, he put fear in guys' hearts. You know, they come to the hole, they have to worry about him.
And another turnover. Here is Iverson. And blocked by Josh Smith, who went coast to coast to block it. Oh, baby.
What a play by Josh Smith.
He's done jumping, and then he just goes an extra 5 inches. I mean, I can't even describe it.
Stephon crosses over to the bucket, rejected. Smith.
Watch out the dynamic leaping that he does, and quickly off his feet.
Oh, what a save again by Josh Smith.
That's the best thing about it is, you know, a guy second guesses himself because he knows somebody is coming for him.
To Varejao, and it's rejected by Josh Smith. He took a dunk away and left Varejao flat on his back.
No one erases more shots than the 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, Ben Wallace.
Ben over to throw it away. Ilgauskas spinning inside, and Wallace throws it back.
He's got the mojo going.
Miller going against Tayshaun Prince all the way, had it blocked. Pinned on the glass by Wallace.
I like the block shots because it's like you taking something away from your opponents.
Paul Pierce drives it right down the gut. What a rejection by Ben. He just threw that basketball away.
It's a mind game. Now they got to do something different.
Jackson blocked by Ben Wallace. His fifth block.
Hey, rewind it. I want to edit that. Take that one off.
Jackson blocked again. Ben Wallace throws it back a second straight time.
I think that's one of the powerful messages that you can send as far as basketball is to let somebody know that they've been rejected.
Has it. Wallace with a tremendous block. Oh, that's a game-saving block by Ben Wallace.
Any center in the Eastern Conference?
Blocked by the Diesel.
Any center in the Western Conference?
Boozer rejected by the big guy.
I think Shaq is the most intimidating force in the NBA.
Now Prince to the basket, blocked by Shaq.
Shaq, he's a large force that you're definitely going to think about when you go into the lane. That's one guy you don't want to run into.
Darius Miles takes a seat on the defense from the Diesel.
Anytime you're going into the lane, if Shaq's in there, you try to look out for him more so from a bodily standpoint.
On the drive, great defense by O'Neal.
It's been like this since day one, and it's always going to be Shaq.
Tayshaun shot rejected by Shaq.
You have to formulate your whole game plan around playing him. And so he still has the most presence and is the most intimidating force in the league.
There's one sure way to keep your shot from getting blocked. You just gotta put it where no one can get it. It takes a high flyer to do that. And right now we got a few who are ready for takeoff. These are some of the nastiest dunks of the last couple years from the power ballers of the NBA.
Shot clock. Oh, what a move from Tayshaun Prince!
Ricky Davis. Oh, that wakes up the crowd. Pass to himself. Oh, John Crawford gets the crowd on its feet.
And with his back to the bucket. And he pushes it on the tumble! And the foul!
For me, slamming in somebody's face gets me going. I think it's very intimidating when you throw it down on an opponent, because then he knows he can't stop you.
Shaq to the rack for his 4th slam dunk of the night.
He already knows, but then he really knows.
And if you're known as a dunker, then you're mostly known for your creativity. You know, being able to dunk in situations where people wouldn't think you would even try to dunk it.
Fred Jones inside. Oh, what a play from Jones. Knicks have the numbers. Crawford drive, kicks it back to Ariza. Oh!
That got to be one of the best feelings in the world when you catch somebody nasty, because you see the crowd go crazy.
Trevor Ariza attacks the rim.
Intoxicating stuff by the 6'8" Ariza. Rising majestically with the nasty stuff.
He's got it. Desmond Mason just came out of the rafters to punch that home.
I think dunking in traffic is a lot more exciting for the player.
Jefferson hard to the hole. He slams it down.
Revin Knight found Gerald Wallace, who just exploded into the hoop.
It's kind of like a lost in space kind of feeling. It's just like your whole trembling, like, you know, just adrenaline rush right then and there for those quick 5 to 10 seconds.
Gerald Wallace! Oh my!
Richard Jefferson, monster jam.
To dunk in traffic on someone is definitely a big thing for the players.
Desmond Mason with a ferocious slam dunk. He climbed the ladder and exploded.
Especially if it's a big guy. I mean, if he's 7 foot and up, then that's a wonderful thing. I mean, you feel like you accomplished something.
He delivers a sledgehammer!
Alley-oop again. Oh, I thought it was over Richardson's head, and he brought it down anyway.
I think when you see Jason, you can't help but just really be in awe of his athleticism. He is an amazing athlete.
Steals it from AD to Richardson. Watch him fly. Oh, he just winds up and breaks in. A 2-hand reverse beauty.
Richardson reversing.
He lives in the air. I mean, he can do things that, you know, most people could only dream of.
All right, little showtime for Jay Rich. Just a casual 360 among friends.
Look outside! Oh! Man alive! This guy has about 8 posters a night.
Lamar is so electrifying. You know, he might get like 10 dunks in one game, and not too many people doing that.
Murphy had the ball. Stoudemire with the dunk. Shoved off with a free arm and sent it home. Nash underneath to Hunter. Good look to Stoudemire. Oh, my. What elevation by Amari Stoudemire.
That hurt. He's just an explosive player. He's really exciting to watch. He just keeps on getting better and better.
Any way that they can do it.
Whoa! Speaking of putting the hammer down.
He's like doing some amazing stuff that I don't think has been done before, how he dunks on people.
Oh, my goodness! What was that? Oh, he crushed it.
A lot of the young players are coming in are, you know, definitely skywalkers.
Iguodala, can he get an angle? Yes! What a play by Andre!
I'm the type of player who, you know, brings athleticism to the game, very energetic on the court, and just try to be a spark for my team.
Iguodala around the world and threw it down.
Andre Iguodala, he's a machine. His body is just incredible. His hops are incredible, and he's a hard worker.
2 Lakers in the weeds, Bryant and Odom. Iguodala hard to the rim. Forget who's lying in the weeds. He is going and going hard. Take a look at this guy. Wow!
I mean, if I could dunk every time I touch the ball, I would do it. I think I just never get tired of it.
Outlet pass to Smith to the rim. Oh, what a jump by JR!
It gets the fans into it more. It changes the momentum of the game. So, I mean, dunking, that's my pride and joy right there.
That was sick, wicked, and nasty. J.R. Smith.
Love LeBron James when he dunked on Damon Jones. I think everybody remembers that.
High dribble return. Yes!
Damon's my boy, but I still gave him grief about it because, you know, it was something that as a player, you always see it and always, try not to become that. He became one of those victims of being the highlight reel.
If you're Damon Jones, don't you just let McGinnis have the layup?
O'Neal on the box out, unleashes beautifully to Dwayne Wade.
See, there's a dunk, and there's a dunk, and then there's a kabooyah. Jermaine O'Neal got kabooyah on.
On Harrington, and to Wade!
He went up, D-Wade put the little elbow right in his chin, all that, and that was the kaboo, and then the yah was kabooyah.
Dwayne Wade, America's favorite high flyer.
Yow's got great low post position. Soars, scores, and draws a foul. He came out of the rafters and rocked the rim.
That was a serious jam by T-Mac. He posterized Sean Bradley. But it's not just the jammers who make the defenders look silly. It's also the ankle breakers who come at you with incredible moves. They shake it and bake it, and then take it to the hoop. A lot of them got that killer crossover. And once they cross you over, it's over. Watch your ankles. Here they come.
Oh, what a crossover by Carmelo.
Oh, that was stunning.
Nice spin move. He spun around so many times, he ought to be dizzy. Hughes took it to school.
It just depends on what day and age you're in, You got skaters on, you got bake, you got cross. Everybody has a different name for it, but it's all the same.
A little crossover.
What a move by Luke Rittenhouse.
And finishes beautifully at the cup.
You can break their ankles a little bit. For a point guard, that's what you want to do, get in the lane and make something happen. And if you can do it getting by somebody with the ball, that's the best way to do it.
The Luke spins, Knights between two defenders. Rittenhouse makes a magnificent move.
You're like, ooh, that hurt a little bit, but that's what you try to do. You try to get the crowd going and just have fun.
Just want to be creative. That comes from playing on the playground.
Crawford goes and makes, nice crossover move from Crawford.
So you got to cross them over, go through your legs, go behind your back, or go around your leg, or whatever. You had to be creative, and everybody's using that in the NBA game.
Crawford, what a move!
Some people, you have it, it's part of your game.
By the MVP, Steve Kerr.
We call it a bop. Yeah, that's your game. You just have that, it's in you.
And broken ankles, administered by Ray Allen.
Jason behind the back, shakes by the dribble, goes to the left hand. Oh, a magical play. That was pretty.
Pierce spins into the lane. Pierce to the basket.
We're just trying to get him off balance, lane into one side, right to left.
Tinsley, look at this. That's a little Brooklyn, New York.
Spin dribble, that's my favorite dribble. Spin dribble. I gotta get back to it.
Tinsley makes the move. He's got it, and he's fouled. Sensational move.
Bait one way, you get him off balance. You get that small opening and you take advantage of it, and then just going up and finishing.
You got to know when to speed it up. You got to know when to slow it down. You got to know when to change direction and speed it up.
Look at that! Wade weaving through the defense. Where did he go?
It's just a matter of changing speeds.
Stoudemire, little hesitation move.
Starting off fast and slowing down, freezing them, and then starting off fast again.
Gilbert, nice move. What a move by Arenas.
More of just a cat and mouse. It's almost a reaction to what the defender does. If he steps up, you go by. If he takes a step back and slow, you pull up.
Chauncey rises. Got it!
So you have to work on counter moves and counter move to that counter move. And once you start doing that, then you start becoming unstoppable.
Francis, what a great move and a big slam!
Francis crossing over against Dooley.
People develop ankle breaking skills with just watching guys that did it before you.
Francis can turn something that looks so bad into something so good so quickly.
Steve Francis has one of the nastiest handles in the league because he got it on a string for real.
Francis, what a move!
Steve Francis can really handle the ball, break your ankles on any given possessions.
How did he do that? I don't know how.
He's a guy who can get his shot off at any time, athletic, can make plays, excited.
Francis splits the defender and throws it down. That gets the crowd going.
Steve's a very talented player. I don't think there's any question. He's an excellent one-on-one player.
Steve Francis is an unbelievable finisher. He'll dunk on you also.
Steve taking it strong to the basket. Oh man!
His game is phenomenal.
He's a real wholehearted person, and he really goes out and plays hard and gives a lot of effort every time he's on the floor.
Marbury across the lane. Tough shot and a foul. Stephon Marbury.
That was intoxicated. A crossover, shaking up Wade right in front of the Heat bench.
Everybody can handle the rock. It's can you put it in the hole? You know what I'm saying? Because that's the name of the game.
Marbury and a foul.
This time again on the rampage. Will not be denied. Invincible, indefensible.
He's ultra quick. You know, he can pass the ball. He can score. You know, he does a lot of different things.
Marbury gets past Smith inside. Just turned his head slightly, and Marbury was gone.
A good guy to have with the ball in his hands. You know, something's going to happen, and 9 times out of 10, it's going to be right. Whether it be a good shot, an aggressive drive, a good pass.
Over the shoulder, and a wild pass from Marbury.
He's a great player. He's one of the top point guards in the league.
Down inside, nice move by Marbury.
That's the omnipotence of Steph and the quickness to get into the paint.
He's a playmaker, he's a scorer, he can do a lot of things on the court.
So very exciting. You know, sometimes you get caught up in just watching him.
Marbury, beautiful move from Stephon Marbury. That was pretty. And Stephon Marbury, unstoppable.
The maestro off the dribble.
I've always known Steph to be a hard-nosed basketball player. In-your-face type of guy. You know, he wears his heart on the sleeve and goes out every night and gives a great effort.
Here's Parker, going in, getting the basket.
That move was absolutely sensational.
Parker with a beautiful move, counted, and a foul.
Fastest guy in the league, probably Tony Parker, by far.
Parker around a screen by Duncan in the paint. Tony spins all the way inside, lays it up and in.
Which way did he go? Tony Parker with a tremendous spin move.
Unbelievable, Parker.
Tony Parker, he breaks the defense down at will.
Parker gets inside again and scores! A sensational move by Tony Parker.
How did he get that shot off?
Always find a way to get in the lane and create.
And that's where Parker presents such a problem because he can penetrate through the defense and he's a good passer.
You stop dribbling every time I pass you the ball when you're here.
Whatever, Chief. Whatever.
That'd be much easier for me. If you roll, if you roll to the basket and you run and roll to the basket like Alberto, I can have more assists.
Even though he has 2 championship rings, Tony is always working on his skills, including his jumper.
I had to put in myself that I have to change, see if I want to improve, because I think that's one part of my game. If I can get consistent with my outside shot, it'll bring me to the all-star levels.
Hey!
Yeah, there you go! There you go!
Hey!
You get 8? Of course, 8 in a row.
Did he just say of course?
8 in a row.
I said, Tony, did you hit 8? And he said, of course. Like this happens every day?
Aaron Davis all the way to the rim to lay it up and in. And the moves tonight have been of French pastry variety.
Growing up, I knew that basketball was something I liked to do and I was good at.
Aaron Davis will show and go. What a finish and the foul!
I would create all kind of ways to dribble, man. Like, I tie a plastic bag around the ball and dribble with the ball with a plastic bag. Or it was any type of ball, tennis ball, whatever. You know, just to try to get better.
Davis, a wraparound move.
How pretty is that delivery?
Baron Davis's game is explosive. It's strong. It's aggressive.
Aaron Davis, what a finish on the other side of the rim.
Strong, physical, and just explosive, you know, and I love his game. He's tough and tenacious.
Davis is a whirling dervish out there.
He can be explosive.
He's not your typical point guard. He's got such a big, strong body, and at the same time, he's quick. When you couple those two together, really, really tough to stop.
He really doesn't have a glaring weakness as far as his game. He can go both ways. He can handle the ball both hands.
Davis down the lane, off glass and in! What a shot! Baron Davis running with Petrus behind his back. Baron down the lane, all the way to the rim to lay it up and in.
He actually reminds me of like a mini Magic Johnson, the way he moves on the court, passes, and plays the game with such passion and joy.
The crowd loving it. What an exhibition. Spectacular first half effort.
As Baron Davis continues to play entertainment.
Here's Baron Davis behind the back. Oh, baby!
Baron Davis' game is incredible. He can do so many things. He can make you a better player. He can make a team a better team.
Davis feeding Richardson for another basket.
There aren't a lot of guys in the league that can do that.
I think a lot of the guys that can handle the ball and create space are the best scorers, like the Allen Iverson.
Iverson dribbled right through the double team, like it wasn't there. How about that spin move by Iverson?
Toughest guard to defend because of their dribbling ability.
Allen Iverson.
Allen Iverson.
AI.
I'm gonna have to go with Allen Iverson, man. Allen Iverson is one of the guys that, because of his speed and quickness, is just hard to guard. Yeah, you have to really, really focus on him.
Well, that's just a monster move by Iverson.
Every minute, every second on the court, you have to know where he is because he is that dominant.
There's not a guard out there that does things like he do on the floor. I mean, he's unbelievable.
That is a sensational move from Allen Iverson. At 6 feet, he is basically unstoppable.
Iverson just come at you and you know you like, what's gonna happen next?
There, Iverson can do just about anything he wants against anybody in basketball.
AI has been doing it for years. You know, his crossovers, his toughness. One game in Philly, he was just racking the points up.
Iverson finds his way in for 2. How did he do that?
When I just, found myself looking, I'm like, this guy is unbelievable.
He's an assassin, especially in the full court. He can't be stopped.
He says Iverson held it, and a foul by AI.
The toughest player probably to stop in open court is Allen Iverson. I think he does a bulk of his damage and scoring in the open court.
The speed that he possesses from baseline to baseline, I don't think it's matched by anyone in this league.
And here come the Sixers on the run. Iverson. Whoa, man, what a move.
It's Iverson behind the back, and he laid it in. A dazzling move.
It's a great feeling, I guess, when you hear the crowd, ooh and ah over it.
And the little guy asking from the fans, let me hear ya.
A lot of guys that make good moves and then feel like, the work is done. But after you make a good move, you gotta make a good decision after that.
Iverson gives it up, a gorgeous look inside.
I concentrate on, once I make that move, the next stage, and that's making a shot or getting my teammate a shot.
What a spectacular pass, Allen Iverson.
Yeah, what's going on? We done took a break from the studio session, came in here and get a game of pool going, practice on my shot. But hey, yo, look, it seems like every year some young cats coming into the league trying to make a name for themselves. Some of last year's names were Dwight Howard, Ben Gordon, and the Rookie of the Year, Emeka Okafor. This year it's another fresh crop of rookies, and they all injected some young blood in the NBA.
There's some great young talent around, isn't there? Fabulous. The sky is really the limit.
The young guys that are in the league, you definitely can see the potential, the talent that's there, and you just say, wow, they're peaking, ready to just jump out of their skin and do some great things in the league.
Oh my goodness! Great steal by Smush Parker. A 2-on-1. Oh! Smush!
I'm just amazed at their ability. It's the fact that they're so ready at such a young age.
The game is tied. Marbury brings it up. Kicks it out, Robinson. Robinson, the three-pointer. It's gone! At the buzzer! Nate Robinson wins it for the Knicks in overtime.
Who's taking him down in the league?
The kid Paul, he's good. I like the way he handled the rock.
Chris Paul, rookie out of Wake Forest, showing a terrific one-on-one move in the open floor.
Put Steve Francis a little bit in the spin cycle there.
That's about the only way I know how to play. It's fast, it's up-tempo, and that's the exciting way to play.
CP on the run. Alley-oop for JR, and it's down.
I had the privilege of playing one-on-one and two-on-two against most of these guys. And I tell you what, Chris Paul made me look stupid. I was out there trying to guard that kid, and he had me running all over the place. And I walked out and I said, that kid is the real deal.
Change the direction in a very beautiful move from Chris Paul.
That's my Rookie of the Year right there.
Paul gonna launch a three. Got it. Oh, man. 20-year-old rookie, a three-point bomb with 42 seconds left in the game.
He's destined for greatness, I think, in the NBA. Rookies are not supposed to be quite this good this soon.
The rookie class also includes another dynamic point guard, Charlotte's Raymond Felton.
Back now to Felton on the left wing. Felton dribbles toward the baseline. Now spin move into the lane, off the square, count the basket, plus the foul. Nice move by the rookie.
I'm determined that, whoever's guarding me, that you're not going to stop me. That's my mentality. It's not being cocky. Just being confident in myself, saying that you're not going to stop me from going where I want to go. And that's just the way I've always been.
I may throw a little fancy crossover every now and then. Come down. It's a simple left to right crossover. Crossover like that.
Felton for three. Got it.
I'm a person that plays with a lot of speed, but I definitely got to play with a lot of pace and a lot of change of speed.
Off the handle, Felton pushing tempo. Look how quick this kid is. Got it.
Raymond Felton, he can handle the ball. He's fast. He has great court vision.
Bobcats can take the lead. Lead pass to Okafor, and there it is.
I'm always looking forward. I'm always thinking ahead. I might throw a bounce pass. You might be like, "What in the world is that going?" And next thing you know, one of my teammates is catching it for a layup.
Felton so quick, nice pass inside. Sweet pass.
Oh, no doubt.
Most of the young guys are doing all the shaking right now. The young guys are coming on with it.
Nate Robinson, baby. Love to give a couple crossovers, break a couple angles. You know how I do it.
Nate Robinson.
He doesn't let that 5'9" frame stop him one bit.
Robinson looking to push. Oh, Nate Robinson, 360. That's a heck of a move.
Nate Robinson, Miles nearly got the steal. Nate going to challenge Ratliff, and he got it home.
He brings a lot of energy to the game. He has a lot of heart. He's like 5'10". He can dunk. He can do a lot of things.
This man, the 48-inch vertical leap. Crowd ooh and ah. This man, 5'9".
Gets the crowd going and everything. Just make everybody rise, get out their seats. You feel me?
Back to Nate Robinson with gusto.
You gotta love that dunk. I don't care who you're rooting for. Wow.
There's so many thoughts that go through your mind, when you're growing up, trying to, dunk on somebody that's bigger than you. I mean, I'm 5'9", and he might be 6'9", and me dunking on him, he gonna be embarrassed. He gonna be like I know this little dude did not just come and just yak on me just now. That's how we do it out here, NYC. Holla at your boy.
The Bucks have their own little man who comes up big. TJ Ford, who returned from a serious spinal cord injury.
I'm back, I'm healthy, and I'm better, and I'm an all-star type of player.
This is TJ Ford. Oh, are you kidding me? Where'd he come from? Are you kidding me? Save that one, folks. He's 6 feet tall.
I don't think anyone can stay in front of me.
Ford to the basket. He blows by everybody quick as a hiccup.
Well, I tell you what, he gave Allen a nice little stutter step.
Allen Iverson has his hands full with TJ Ford's quickness.
He's lightning quick. He can be very dangerous when he has the ball as far as breaking down defenses. I haven't seen too many guys as quick as TJ.
Stolen away by Ford.
That's one of the quickest players in the NBA, coast to coast.
What a play! End to end.
I just think I'm a playmaker. I think I make plays for others.
You love the way he probes his way to the basket. He doesn't try to rush it.
Oh, what a setup! TJ Ford. Here comes Ford. Gets it off and scores a three for TJ Ford.
They got a lot of young guys out there who can handle the ball. The kid out in Portland, Sebastian Telfair, real fast.
Telfair crosses over and lays it up and in. Oh, what a move on Duhon.
Got a lot of upside, a lot of talent, fast, one of the fastest guys in the league.
Telfair, look what he does to Duhon again. You gotta be kidding me. Give me a highlight film. Yeah, and he's giving you that New York strut.
He passes the ball very well. He sees the floor extremely well.
Telfair splits the D, hands it off to Miles. He's bumped and scores. School him, Sebastian.
Sebastian was influenced by one of the original ankle breakers, his cousin Stephon Marbury.
Sebastian is going to be good. He can handle the ball extremely well.
Telfair foul and one. Sebastian Telfair putting on a show here.
John, you can tell when he was younger, he watched his older cousin the way he went to the basket. He goes to the basket the same way.
And following in the tradition of New York City guards is Ben Gordon, who's become a lethal scorer for the Bulls.
I would say I am a playmaker, a complete guard.
Gordon one-on-one to the basket. What a crossover move.
Ben is a great one-on-one player, man. I mean, he's as good as it gets, as far as getting in the lane and finishing tough shots.
Gordon can yo-yo, can he? Yes, he's doing it right now. Oh, he just lost. Oh, and a blocking foul. Count the basket. Had Josh Childress on a string that time. Man.
You got baked. If somebody gets baked, that means you hit them with a move or something and they're finished.
You talk about an ankle breaker. He had Childress going the wrong way, and then Ben Gordon went to work.
I'm saying, it's my ankle breaks, man. I gotta get the real thing though.
Beautiful move, gorgeous play by Ben Gordon.
I just pretty much just go with the flow, you know, just instinctively, you know what I'm saying? So that's what makes me so hard to guard because, you know, I'm just reacting on instinct.
I mean, he could fill it up. I mean, he could flat out score. He could stop on the dime from going, you know, full speed to pulling up, and, you know, his shot is just picture perfect.
Gordon turnaround is good and one. Oh my goodness.
You know, Ben's just, you know, a real explosive offensive player.
You know, when he gets hot, he can light it up as good as anybody in this league.
Heating up here in the fourth quarter.
They're running plays for him like he's got 23 on his jersey.
I know. Oh, Ben Gordon. Oh, did he get out? Wow.
Didn't you refer to him earlier as Ben Jordan?
Ben Jordan, a lot of Bulls fans are actually calling him that.
My favorite thing is like, you know, going to the basket and just shooting a float over a big guy. Because the big guys are used to blocking all the little guys' shots. So you get a float up there, I get a man. I call those the giant killers.
Bulls will hold it for the final shot. Shot clock is off. Here's Gordon. Gordon looking for Heinrich. Now makes this move, gets inside the floater. Oh, he puts it in. With 0.2 of a second remaining. What a shot from Gordon. And the rookie from Mount Vernon does it again to the Knicks.
Ben would cap off his rookie season by winning 6th Man of the Year honors. But it was his college teammate, Charlotte Emeka Okafor, who walked off with the NBA's Rookie of the Year award. And the two friends have become competitors.
Denial. Okafor against Gordon, his former roommate.
I think he's surprising a lot of people, but me, I'm just really, you know, happy for him, and you know, I knew he would be a star in this league.
Emeka's just a straight-up talented player. Very athletic, very strong.
Stolen by Okafor. Ahead to Hart. With best back, Okafor to finish.
He rebounds the ball. He dunks the ball on people. He's an unbelievable shot blocker.
Denied by Okafor.
Great block by Okafor.
Dwayne Wade denied at the summit by Emeka Okafor.
He finds a way to get it done. It's simple.
Comes to Okafor, up and under move, good! What a play by Emeka Okafor as he just tattooed Shaquille O'Neal.
I mean, Emeka's just a big beast. I think he's going to be, you know, a force in this league once he, you know, puts everything together.
Down low, it's Okafor, posted up against Howard, takes it in the lane, goes up and under, score the basket, and draws the foul.
But while Emeka has been gathering hardware, last year's top pick, Dwight Howard, is setting some lofty goals of his own.
I want to be one of the best players in the NBA, and I'm not going to stop until I get there.
Howard comes from the weak side with the big block. Look at Dwight motor up the floor with the dribble.
He's jumping out of the building, blocking shot and rebounding.
Heinrich again driving, swatted out of bounds by Howard.
And I think people's going to be talking about him in the next 10 years here.
What a lob by Jameer Nelson to Dwight Howard.
Dwight Howard's going to be, in my eyes, another Amari Stoudemire. Can run the floor, dunks everything. He's just going to be an exciting player to watch.
Oh, that young man is going to be one of the super players.
Dwight Howard is the most exciting player in the league, and I get a chance to see him play every day.
Hell to Howard. He reached way back for that one. Way up and throwdown. Dwight Howard playing way above the rim.
Dwight can just dunk the ball by himself and no one around and make it look exciting.
Howard from Hill, and the young fella gets up high for the one-handed dunk.
Though Dwight can clearly elevate, the Hawks' Josh Smith is rising to heights that few have ever seen.
Weber with 8 seconds on the shot clock wasn't looking. Look out, this could be good. The left-handed thriller from Jay Smooth.
Josh Smith, definitely. I think he's the next generation by himself, because that kid can jump.
Harrington. He jumped out of the gym.
I mean, that's a natural gift right there.
Hawks on an 8-0 run. Look out! I didn't think he was going to do that.
When I slam dunk on somebody, it feels good. It feels real good to see the expressions on people's faces.
Oh, my goodness! Josh Smith! Stop it! Just stop it!
He's just a phenomenal athlete.
Man, that cat can jump out of the gym. And it's amazing seeing the things that he can do with the ball.
Stoudemire Little hesitation move. Nice dump down to Josh Smith for the jam. Wow.
Being able to elevate like that and, to dunk on somebody or just having a fast break and dunking, get the crowd out of the seats, it feels real good to me.
Josh Smith. Big slam.
Evacuate the baseline. Oh.
Josh Smith, I saw him actually. He dunked on Primo last year. That was pretty sick. He was real athletic.
Hard bounce, Josh Smith. Look out! Oh my goodness! Josh Smith!
Wow, that's all I can say about that one.
Josh took his high wire act onto the national stage at the 2005 Slam Dunk Competition.
Oh.
Okay. His name is going to start to become famous around here if he keeps doing dunks like that.
And he also paid tribute to the Hawks' legendary dunker, the human highlight film, Dominique Wilkins.
He's bringing back the Dominique. He's killing me right now. He's killing me right now.
Showtime.
He's killing me right now.
Entertainment at its best.
He's killing me right now. I give you a 10 because of respect, the height, everything. You get a 10 just because of that. I feel it.
19-year-old Josh Smith is the slam dunk champion.
Hey, Josh, man, I ain't been inside since I left.
Okay.
Man, you got me hoarse, man. I can't even talk right now.
Told you I was gonna win, man. Come on now. This ain't a lie.
Hey, some ballers like to bust ankles, while others like to bust a dunk on your head. It's a certain few who can do it any way you want. They'll go through you, around you, or over you. And if that doesn't work, they'll step out and hit a three. They just don't care. There's guys like Kobe and King James. And don't forget the Flash, Dwayne Wade. They got so much game, it's just no stopping them.
The best finisher. That's a tough question.
Watch.
Talk about large. How about that slam dunk from Vince Carter? What body control and what power by Carter.
Wade serving up facial.
His game is just so beautiful to watch because it's acceleration, it's explosion.
Trying to get it to Pierce. Prince there defensively. Pierce.
Along the baseline. What a strong move. Defensive stand. A difference of 7 game to shot clock. McGrady hesitates. Tracy McGrady soaring and scoring.
Here we go again. Bryant against McGrady.
Kobe with a spectacular jam.
My goodness, he answers emphatically.
Now LeBron. Deep! No, he didn't! Flight number 23 coming out of the attic in downtown Cleveland.
LeBron James.
The most exciting player.
If I'm not playing, I like to watch Kobe Bryant.
You know what? I played with a guy for 8 years, and it's hard for me to go against Kobe's abilities in terms of skill and talent.
Kobe was cleared for takeoff, and takeoff he did.
Here's Bryant, not to be denied.
Kobe Bryant can do anything he wants against anybody he wants, anytime he wants.
What is most impressive to me about Kobe Bryant, Kobe always comes back with something different to add to his game. I mean, as great a player as he is, he works so hard, and there's always a new look that you're going to get from Kobe.
Kobe has to spin. Leaves Jim Jackson and hammers it home.
Kobe will always draw a crowd. Very few guys can pull that off.
Just dribbling when I was a kid. I started playing basketball when I was 2-3 years old. Just always just dribble a basketball. And now it's just so natural.
He has every skill that's necessary to be a basketball player.
Beautiful move again.
Kobe splits the double.
Line Kobe up against Sura. More length that time. Now goes right around Sura inside. Slams on the reverse.
Kobe the best in the game right now, man.
Right now?
Yeah.
Who better than Kobe?
Probably LeBron James. I mean, it's close between him and Kobe, but I mean, I would give a nod to LeBron.
LeBron James to send it down strong. LeBron James went up about 11 feet, grabbed it with one hand and threw it down for monster slam. It is LeBron James with takeoff and touchdown in downtown Cleveland. We're all witnesses to, yes, LeBron James. Crossed over, break an ankle. What a spectacular move by the prodigy from Akron, LeBron James.
He's an extremely talented and a blessed young man. He has natural talent, natural ability that you can't teach.
The one thing that impressed me the most, it was just the way he handled everything. And he just stepped up to the plate. In the NBA, you play almost every day, and he has never taken a night off.
I push myself every year to get better, every day to get better, because I want to be one of the greats.
LeBron James just loves levitation. Coming out of the attic in downtown Cleveland to smash that home.
I like to call them ooh-ah guys, because that's how you're always in amazement when they're doing things out there on the court.
The Rockets, McGrady, slam.
When I was with the Nets, our whole focus was Paul Pierce.
Think he wanted that one, and he's pumped.
Manu Ginobili is a guy that I would say most guys hate to guard.
Oh, Ginobili with the move. It's good.
Remarkable. You can go down the league with the top guys from the top teams, but the guy that's on my team.
Cross-court, T-Mac to the rack.
That's the understanding of the game I like best. Give me the ball, I'll go put it in the hole for you.
McGrady turns, shovels it up and in. What an athletic move by T-Mac. Wow.
Brady with a pretty crossover move.
Plays hard, and he's magnificent. He's unbelievable to watch.
11.2 to go. And then Brown lost it. Here comes McGrady. No turnabout for Manu. McGrady for the win. Yeah! Tracy McGrady with an incredible performance down the stretch.
Wow.
Hey, I never been a part of anything like this.
It's a great feeling knowing that you've had games where you just are just unstoppable.
Pierce draws the foul. Count it. And one. Paul Pierce timed it beautifully. And a chance for a three-point play. To Pierce. Oh, big time shot by Pierce.
He is so creative that you have to allow him that creativity.
Pierce curls, spins on Butler, throws it up. Wow, what a great shot by Pierce. Pierce, nice move to the basket.
Played a lot of one-on-ones in the park, and of course, when you're playing one-on-ones, you have to create your own shot.
Now Paul Pierce really feeling it. Great spin move to the basket.
When the guy has the ball in his hands and you anticipate something happening, and I think there's so many players like that.
Ginobili out to the races, gets inside. Oh, what a finish with Manu in the middle. Count it. Oh my goodness. Breaking ankles once again.
He's a non-stop mover. He's a fabulous athlete.
Oh, look at Ginobili running down.
It's in someone or it's not, and he has that type of determination.
Oh, and a backdoor cut.
Ginobili deep right corner against Hamilton. Behind the back dribble, trying to get away from him. Now he works around a Duncan screen all the way in. Lay it up. No, he's going to slam it down. Manu Ginobili with an emphatic slam dunk.
In training camp, he's going to want to be on the court an inordinate amount of time. It will be a constant battle of you've had enough today, get the hell out of here.
To see it in practice, to see it on a daily basis, he has a attack-type attitude.
Manu keeps the dribble, Prince stays with him.
He's always going to the basket and making things happen.
Slams it down with the right hand. Manu, that is why you do the voodoo that you do so well.
Look at that play. What a sequence of plays, because it was Walton who seemingly got it away from Manu. Manu gets it back, shuffles it, and the basket scored. That was too slick. That was too slick.
Exciting?
I would have to say it's probably still elevator, man. You see a lot of guys when they dunk, and you could look at their face, the intensity on their face, but with him, it's just so effortless.
Carter, the slam.
He's very athletic, he's very talented, and he makes it look very graceful.
Oh, you wanted a highlight reel play from Carter? There it is, the double clutch right-handed stuff.
I don't think you can really teach that. You know, either you have it or you don't.
New Jersey's been perfect on their last 5 field goal attempts, thanks mostly to this man, Vince Carter.
Vince does some just amazing, unreal things with the ball. So.
This is the beginning.
In years back, everybody noticed the dunks and then noticed everything else.
Carter. Oh, what a play! Woo!
Now that is a highlight play there. Goes into the paint, does a 360 scoop job. Yeah, I liked it too, Vince. I give you your props.
Some of the things Vince does, you can't believe that he even made the shot.
Boy, this crowd still just buzzing on that play by Carter.
That last basket by Vince, the crowd's still talking about it. Shaking their heads as he was fumbling the ball, then decided to go into his bag of trips.
Wow.
That is nice.
The most exciting player in the league right now is Dwayne Wade.
Dwayne Wade, the world is yours. Dwayne Wade cleared for takeoff.
You saw that one coming. Made a nice move off the screen, split the defensive players.
Haslam sets the screen. Look at Wade explode. Oh my! That's how you use a screen and finish.
My game is taking the ball to the basket. You know, at any time when people don't think I can get there, and I'm trying to finish.
Here's Dwayne Wade, quick spin baseline. Yep, and a foul.
That's Dwayne Wade in the best. Taking it to the basket, hanging in the air, getting the block, getting the score.
Here's Wade with a beautiful move. Dwayne Wade takes it to the rim with a beautiful scoop. Yes, and it counts.
I'm a Dwayne Wade fan. I've been really impressed with, you know, the way he kind of came out of the shadow of LeBron and Carmelo and has put his mark on the league.
Yes, it counts! Another phenomenal shot by the spectacular Dwayne Wade. Look at that. Look at that. Mr. Incredible does it again.
There's no way you've seen it all when you watch Dwayne Wade plays, because he always does something to get you out of your seat. Just listen to these fans, baby.
Here's Wade off the pump fake. The wild spinner drops.
There it is. Fans have been waiting for a play like that. Vintage Dwayne Wade.
You know, he's got better every year, and he took his game to that next level.
Oh, he faked the shot without giving up the dribble. The defender bid on it.
Oh, what a move. That was an explosive move off of a hesitation dribble.
Every night, you know, no matter the ball going in or not, I'm going to go out and I'm going to give it my all.
There's Wade flying. Oh, a facial by Dwayne Wade.
Dwayne Wade was refreshing for the NBA. You could see his game just changing from, shifting from first gear to second gear. He quickly is turning into one of the premier players in the NBA. So he's a special kind of guy.
Oh, he's unbelievable. Well, they're out of their seats again. Dwayne Wade will make you jump for joy, won't he?
He just amazed himself on that play. He looked up in surprise as the ball went in. Wow.
They are buzzing here in Miami and every corner of the world when you watch Dwayne Wade, America's favorite high flyer.
Hope y'all enjoyed all those off-the-hook highlights. I know I did, but that's not it. Don't forget the bonus features including the top 10 dunks, blocks, and ankle-breaking moves, plus last year's slam dunk contest. Well, that's it for now. I'm Chingy for NBA Street Series. Y'all have a beautiful day. I'm gonna get back to recording and mixing. That's it. I'm out. Peace.
He's killing me right now.
Showtime.
He's killing me right now.
Entertainment at its best.
He's killing me right now. Vaughn right up on Iverson. Very tough defender, Jacques Vaughn. Iverson going one-on-one, accepting the challenge, and as they say, breaks the ankles of Vaughn and knocks it down.
In the lane and unguarded, Trent has the dunk attempt blocked by Ratliff. How good was that one?
Nash, oh, what a pass.
You got to make that shot after you get that kind of stuff from Steve Nash. You can't miss that one.
CP on the run. Alley-oop for JR, and it's down.
That's what everybody's looking to see. That's what everybody's looking for. Those two guys getting out on the floor.
Boy, do we have a taste of this game right now. Dunleavy galloping and finding Richardson with a great slam inside.
Blocked by Skinner. What a play by Brian Skinner.
What a block!
Here's Wade off the pump fake. The wild spinner drops.
There it is. Fans have been waiting for a play like that. Vintage Dwayne Wade.
The law for Iguodala. Wow, what a play as Andre reached to the heavens to grab that one.
Ahead is Iverson. Iverson, Iguodala with the jam.
Robinson hoists it up. Ariza.
Bryant to the base left. First goes up. Back to Carolina. His fifth bucket again.
Oh, baby! What a play by Josh Smith. I saw that coming.
16 on the shot clock. Crossover dribble around check. Spin inside and a right-hand layup by Flash. Outstanding pick and roll action.
8 on the shot clock. Bobby Simmons.
And Kidd leads the break. Jefferson, the trailer. Oh, beautifully done. Jefferson for Carter.
All right! Dwayne Wade through the clouds. AI goes dancing into the paint, and he's fouled.
LeBron James will head to the rack with that jet hammer smash.
KG, quick move to the basket and throws it behind the back.
Oh, Mona, take that, baby. Manu Ginobili saying, all right, enough fooling around.
And Anthony cramps it. Drive it. Baron Davis setting up Dunleavy.
Nice and over the shoulder to Moore for the slammer. Oh, real my.
Luther in the open court. Oh, what a fake from Luther Head.
Smallest guy on the floor goes to the paint.
Oh, look out, you been. Here it comes, and they get out of the way. For Kmart. Nick would have more trouble checking him.
Butler's got the flu. Kobe baseline jam. When Chris Bella was drawn out of it.
Petrus. Yes. Crawford, fancy move.
He will enthrall with the crossover, breaking an ankle that time on Gordon.
Knock away, Best coming at us, and saves for Kidd. Travis Best, a great play, behind the back,